Hi, Westside Elementary School. Thanks so much for the opportunity for a first round interview. My name is Hillary Cheever, and I'm excited to learn more about Westside Elementary. I'd love to share a little bit about myself. Currently, I'm a third grade teacher in the Oconomowoc School District at Exonia Elementary. I've had several other third grade positions, and before that, I spent many years being a substitute teacher in the Whitewater Unified School District. I found that I absolutely loved all of the grade levels that I got to working with, and it gave me so much experience and knowledge and learning from some amazing teachers. And this last school year, I went back to graduate school to add on to my secondary license so that I would have a 1-8 license and a 5 through 12 license in psychology, history, and broadfield social studies. As an individual, other things besides teaching, I find myself umpiring quite a bit. I'm very familiar with Elkhorn Express through their baseball and softball programs. Otherwise, when I'm not umpiring, I've coached varsity volleyball and softball and would be very interested in any sort of activities, clubs, and organizations that the district has to offer that I could get involved in. When I'm not coaching or umpiring, I enjoy cleaning and keeping things organized and just spending time with family and friends and people in the community. I've surrounded myself in parks and recreation programs for over a decade prior to the last couple of years, and I ran a lot of the youth programs, whether it was T-ball, rookie ball, or a program that I led that was called Kids Escape, which was our community-based childcare for the summer, where I had age ranges of 6-year-olds to 12-year-olds from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. each day. And I was in charge of planning lessons and keeping everybody having a great time during the summer. So whatever it is that I'm doing, it pretty much involves kids. And I just find that they are my passion and they are what brings me to my best. And they're so fun. So when I went back to my add-on to my current license, it was because I knew that elementary students were absolutely where I wanted to be. Some skills and things that I possess, I find that I am a reading guru. Literacy is really at the heart of what I do in my classroom, and I try and find that it's not just reading time where I get invested into reading. I find that you can weave literacy into every academic subject and the magic that comes along with just building a reading life. Any of my students will tell you that Miss Cheever just loves reading. She has thousands of books, and oftentimes I will go shopping for them over the weekend to Goodwill or whatnot, and I always surprise them and say, oh, I was thinking of you guys this weekend, and I bought you some books, and then they get so excited, and before you know it, all they do is talk about books, and then they want to order books, and really that just makes my heart smile more than anything else. And I just love when parents say, oh my goodness, whoever really wasn't a big reader before, and then they came into your classroom and have absolutely fallen in love with literacy and reading, what have you done? And I just say, I really model it. I love curling up with a book, and I love showing them that it's okay to get lost in a book and to say, oh, not right now, I'm reading. Other than that, I noticed that your district has a one-to-one with technology, and I love just adding on and learning new things. I know that the kids are learning things sometimes faster than we are, but I love going to workshops. I became very, very familiar with Seesaw this year and a lot of those other technology uses to get communication out to families and to show that academic learning that happens in the classroom, that we can communicate it to our families. Other than that, I just always enjoy finding that relationship and that balance with students and, the academic rigor that needs to happen along with, at the end of the day, it's that relationship that you're forming with your students. So anything else that you need to know about me is that I'm just a very passionate and cooperative person. I like helping, and I just love being involved. I'm not at the point in my life where I have my own children yet, and these guys just fill up my bucket, and I love just being involved in anything that they are doing. So I'm very willing to help. I love serving on PBIS committees or anything that gets me involved outside of the classroom with kids. So I really appreciate you taking the time to get to know me just a little bit, and I would love to meet you face to face to tell you some more. Thanks so much.